Yeah, so I'm guessing you got the emails. We talked to Hannah a little bit.
Yes. Yeah. Do you have some questions for me in
Yes.
regard to, and it connects with your culminating project, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically our thing that we're working on is that we wanted to well, we're looking into how much consent education is in our current flash health curriculum, and
Uh-huh.
we do have some. We talked to the health teachers, and there is I think there's a lesson or so, maybe a couple days.
Yeah.
But personally, we it wasn't super memorable to us, and we also did a survey with people in our community, and 56% of them didn't remember taking it, or didn't remember learning about consent. So we basically wanted to make it either a longer lesson or improve it, yeah, stuff like that. That's what we're looking into. So we wanted to talk to you about how that would be possible, or your opinion on it.
Well, um, obviously it's an important issue that you see, especially colleges taking on,
Mm-hmm.
um, and that obviously it fits within our health goals as articulated by the state, and it's a pertinent issue for high schoolers as well.
Mm-hmm.
So um, I'm in complete agreement that it's an issue that students could do more learning on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in terms of lessons and so forth, the coming year we're going to be looking at doing a health adoption, which means we are going to look at what we currently do in health and look to improve that. And part of that is possibly to buy um, health health materials.
Oh, awesome.
So I would venture to say that in that process, one of the things that will be identified by, and in that process we invite teachers who teach health and other folks in the district who have an interest and have knowledge to explore what is best practice, what are the
Mm-hmm.
new guidelines that have been articulated by the state, and then use that new information to go and look at what's the best options for us in terms of instructional materials. And I'm certain that the new updated information will include more information around consent.
Awesome. That's awesome to hear.
That's great.
Um, is there anything we can do to advocate for that, or is it just up to the teachers?
Well, I think one of the things that would be helpful is whatever information you've gathered and collected to share that either with me or the PET, the health teachers in your building. But if you shared it with me, then I could share that with the committee
Okay.
that we'll put together beginning of next year. And any in your research, if you learned of any great resources, particularly that universities might be using, that would be helpful as well. We'll be looking for those anyway. I know there's a lot of free stuff online, and a lot of universities are publishing what they're doing. So I don't imagine that it's an area that will be difficult for us to find resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
But if
talked.
you,
Oh, sorry. We talked to the Shape Club here at Shorewood, and so we got to hear about what resources they're currently using. I don't remember what specifically it was, but I'm sure they'll probably be advocating that information and know it's from a university
yeah,
with the
Mm-hmm.
committee.
yeah. Um, so yes, this is something that we need to address, and and I would argue that it has some relevancy. It does have relevance at the middle school level as well. So it's not just a high school thing. It's um, and the new curriculum we'll be looking for will obviously include that in it, so that kids are hearing it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, in the Netherlands, they start consent education from elementary school even, and it's non-sexual starting out. It's are you comfortable with someone hugging you or whatever, and then so then it's normalized by the time they get to middle school and high school. And so
Right.
we're also talking about that. But yeah,
Makes the concept easier to understand because it gets a lot more complicated once you get older and you have to apply it to sexual situations, as I think people have found out in our consent education. People get very confused, I've noticed, about what is okay, but I think if we kind of establish it at an early age, it'll be easier for people to understand the concept, I guess.
yeah.
No, I completely agree. And that's, I know that our health education does expose kids to some concepts at middle school and even some at 5th, 6th grade level that they will hear over and over in different ways as they grow through our system, because it does, the concept applies throughout, and it just changes a little bit as you get older about who you're dealing with and the kinds of scenarios you find yourself in.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have like statistics from the survey. Do you want us to like email them to you or like tell you them now, or?
Oh, it'd be great if you emailed them, because then I could just, when we have the committee, I could share it with them.
Oh yeah, awesome. Okay, we will for sure do
You guys
that.
are seniors, so I won't have access to you next year.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, no, I think it could be a good starting place for us as we start to talk about what are the important things we need to include, if beyond what the state mandates. So.
Awesome. Yeah, and then there's also some like anonymous stories about consent and like how if they had known more about consent, they would have felt safer. And so I will also share those with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, sweet.
That'd be great.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking your time to talk to us.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And good luck with finishing your project.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll send you that email.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
Awesome. Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Yep.
Yay.